Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle with the most basic tasks? Why is it that we start each Monday with renewed determination, only to find ourselves scrolling through social media by Tuesday afternoon? The answer isn't willpower, it's not discipline, and it's definitely not about being harder on yourself. The secret to self-control isn't about control at all, it's about simplicity. Today I'm going to show you the one method that actually works, backed by neuroscience and proven by thousands who have transformed their lives. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll share the system that changed everything for me and could do the same for you. We've been sold a lie. The idea that successful people simply have more willpower than the rest of us. That they somehow possess superhuman levels of self-discipline. But science tells a different story. Studies from Stanford and Harvard have consistently shown that willpower isn't an unlimited resource. It's like a muscle that fatigues with use. Every decision you make, every temptation you resist, drains this finite resource. By the end of the day, your willpower tank is running on empty. That's why even the most determined among us find themselves reaching for that cookie or procrastinating on that project by evening. The truth is, relying on willpower alone is like trying to drive across the country on a single tank of gas. It's simply not designed for long journeys. What if I told you that the most successful people don't actually rely on willpower at all? They've discovered something far more powerful, more sustainable, and ironically, much simpler. What's the real difference between those who consistently achieve their goals and those who don't? It's not character, it's context. The most successful people understand a fundamental truth. Your environment will always win against your intentions. Always. Think about it. If you keep cookies on your countertop, you'll eat cookies, regardless of how much you tell yourself not to. If your phone is next to your bed, you'll check it first thing in the morning, no matter how many times you promise yourself you won't. If you try to write that important report with notifications pinging every minute, you'll get distracted, despite your best intentions to focus. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, puts it perfectly. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And your environmental system is the most powerful system of all. This isn't about weakness. It's about being human. Our brains evolved to respond to what's immediately available and visible. They're designed to take the path of least resistance. This brings us to the self-control method that actually works, the simplicity principle. Instead of fighting against your environment, you design it. Instead of relying on willpower, you eliminate the need for it. You make the right behaviors so simple they're almost inevitable, and the wrong behaviors so complicated they're hardly worth the effort. Consider this. If you want to eat healthier, don't stock junk food. If you want to use social media less, delete the apps from your phone. If you want to read more, place books around your house and hide the TV remote. These aren't tricks. They're strategic environmental design choices that align with how your brain actually works. The science behind this is compelling. A study from the University of Southern California found that participants who removed temptations from their environment were 200% more successful at achieving their goals than those who relied on willpower alone. Another study from Duke University revealed that up to 45% of our daily actions aren't actually decisions at all. They're habits triggered by our environment. Let's break down the simplicity principle into 3 practical layers of environmental design that you can implement today. Layer 1, distance. The first rule of environmental design is simple. Put distance between you and temptations, and remove distance between you and good choices. Want to eat healthier? Store junk food in hard-to-reach places and keep fruits at eye level. Want to wake up earlier? Place your alarm clock across the room so you have to get out of bed to turn it off. The physical distance creates friction, and friction is the enemy of bad habits. Layer 2, visibility. What you see is what you do. Our brains are wired to respond to visual cues. If you want to remember to take vitamins, put them next to your coffee maker. If you want to exercise more, leave your workout clothes and shoes by your bed. If you want to stop mindlessly watching TV, put the remote in a drawer. Make good choices visible and bad choices invisible. Layer 3. Preparation. The most powerful environmental design happens before you're even in the situation. It's about preparation. Meal prep on Sundays so healthy food is ready when you're hungry. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account on payday. Turn off notifications before a focused work session. These preemptive strikes eliminate decision points when your willpower would be tested. Let's look at how successful people apply the simplicity principle in different areas of life. Productivity, Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, doesn't rely on willpower to avoid distractions. Instead, he physically separates himself from them. He works in a room without internet connectivity. He deletes social apps from his phone. He schedules specific times to check email. His environment is designed for focus. Health. Olympic athletes don't wake up each day and decide whether to train. Their training is built into their environment. Their schedules are predetermined. Their meals are pre-planned. They surround themselves with other athletes. Their entire world is designed to make training the path of least resistance. Finance. Behavioral economists have found that people who automatically transfer money to savings on payday save 300% more than those who manually make the decision each month. By removing the decision point, they eliminate the opportunity for impulse spending. Creativity. Writer Maya Angelou rented a hotel room where she did nothing but write. She didn't bring a TV, phone, or anything that could distract her. The environment had only one purpose, making it obvious what she should do when she was there. The most profound truths are often the simplest. Your ability to control yourself doesn't come from mental strength, it comes from environmental design. Every day you have a choice. Rely on depleting willpower or harness the invisible power of your environment. The strongest among us aren't those with iron discipline. They're those who understand that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. When you simplify your environment, you simplify your decisions. When you simplify your decisions, you eliminate internal struggle. And when you eliminate internal struggle, you create space for what truly matters. Remember, self-control isn't about fighting yourself. It's about creating a world where you don't have to fight at all. It's about designing a life where the right choices are the easy choices. It's about thriving through simplicity. Start today. Look around you. What one element in your environment can you adjust to make success more likely? Make that change, however small. Then make another and another. Before long, you'll realize that self-control was never the problem. The problem was trying to swim upstream when you could have changed the direction of the river. Simplify to thrive, that's the method that actually works. If you found value in this approach, take a moment right now to identify one area of your life where you can apply the simplicity principle. Share your insight in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into environmental design for self-control, hit the subscribe button and notification bell for upcoming videos on specific applications of this method. Remember, the path to change isn't more discipline, it's better design. Simplify to thrive.